I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Some onions. Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. They pull the zipper down, but it closes. Why don't we do that?
The zipper?
Let gravity close the zipper instead of having to take that chance.
Because then the top of the zipper is gonna be on your dick.
Dude, that'd be freaky.
Don't
Wait, is that safer?
Just don't pull your prick through your zipper.
Is that safer to pee like that? You know what I
A little
mean?
bit.
If you,
No,
you zip
no,
it up
that's
instead of
bad.
zipping down, dude.
That's bad.
Well, I've
That's-
caught
Then
myself.
how are you supposed to use your button system?
You can still use the buttons, just not really. No.
No, you would need two buttons
has to
instead of
end.
just one.
Why not? Let's put more buttons.
I don't have 4 buttons on mine right now.
You never worn
and I
a
don't
you
like
never
them.
worn a pair of fucking slacks? You got the inner button, the outer button.
Shit's weird.
It is.
That shouldn't be allowed. You know, and why don't we just leave the zipper the way it is? Because if you think of it, if you zip up to open, right, you put your dick out of the hole, and now the zipper top is on top of it.
Okay, but there's been times where I pitched the top of my dick and I pitched the bottom of my
How
dick.
do you pinch the top of your dick?
I
with
was
the
in a
zipper?
hurry, bro.
So you just shoved it in there
I
like
just
it was
shoved
a
it in
fucking old umbrella,
Yes.
and then just zipped up.
Yeah, it was like that. It was curling to the front, down, weird, you know what I mean? It got almost like the top of it. It wasn't the bottom base. The bottom base hurts too, but...
If you get it on the top base, you got a fucking problem. I don't know how you zip your pants, sir.
So that experiment failed. Oh, you guys just loved that segue, didn't you? I saw the sigh on both of you guys just there.
Like, seriously, that's the one right there? That,
We're leaving the zipper alone. We experimented.
like, I didn't know where this was leading. I just kept going with the fucking story at that point. Like, no, I don't agree with this weird zipper angle. Now I understand.
So what's the creepiest experiment you've tried? Because the zipper one, that is kind of creepy. If you see a guy just like, nowadays we're so used to it. If you saw a guy that somehow had these reverse engineered zipper pants and you see him pulling down his zipper in the bathroom, you're just gonna be like, nigga, back the fuck up. Like he's turning away from the urinal and you
Yeah,
see him
pulling
zip
down,
down,
like,
and you're just
yeah.
like, dude, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
It's turning into, like, fight or flight scene.
Because you hear the zip and you see the motion go down and you're like, dude, you're dead. Yeah, I don't want that. My butthole is
You don't show me your dick? What the fuck
Exit
is your
only.
problem? That's perverted. Even if I was gay, you don't just show people your dick.
I don't care if there's no kids in here. It's still, I don't want to see your dick. You know whose dick we wouldn't mind seeing?
No? No. Not a segue on that.
Too weird? Okay.
You know what would be even worse? If people wore their pants like Persians wore their shirts, but with their pubes out instead. That
I
would
wouldn't
be
mind
bad.
that. Get a little air down there.
I wouldn't mind that.
I would.
If all you showed was the hair.
I'd be
Dude.
pissed. I'd be like, that's disgusting.
That's like the worst part of the fucking male fucking. I mean, balls.
No,
and,
but women would be able to kind of pull it off too.
No, that's even worse. I don't want to see like a 6-inch hair. Like, dude, I've went a long time before without trimming my bald hairs. They've gotten pretty long before. Where I'm like, this is almost the top of my head.
Yeah, it was like a second head down there, bro. Literally.
Corn, we're about to have gray ball hairs soon.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Gray
would
bush.
not be. I mean, I would not
Hey,
be cool
hey,
with
hey.
like seeing fucking.
Does the cougar
I don't know.
no gray bush? Really?
That's why. Wait,
Wow.
pay close attention. If you look at the
Well,
pores.
what about the drapes?
You know how girls are, man. They always color their hair.
Well, I would assume like an old salty Mexican woman might not give a fuck.
No, I mean they do kind of, sort of still. You know what I mean? They try not to look all raggedy and shit. You know what I mean? But they do. You know, and especially
Does she have a little bit of chola in her, or what?
No, fucking straight up.
So
fucking
there's no streaks,
no,
no blonde streaks.
She
her hair's
seems like
curly,
a
bro.
ranch girl.
Her hair's she's a ranch girl. Her hair's curly, so sometimes she'll get like little fucking like strand highlights.
Hmm.
You know. So like kind of like you know what I mean. And her body is fucking like. It's. Doesn't look like a fucking, you know what I mean. It's still like tight everywhere.
Oh, I thought you were about to say it looks aged.
No, in no age.
Like a piece of meat.
Dude,
No.
marry that woman.
No, like fucking like everything toned still like fucking like no fucking.
You tried to ignore it, but I'm gonna say it again. Marry that woman.
You know how some girls when they get older, like fucking like right here starts kind of like their breasts start to like.
You know how you get her?
Huh.
You go to her and you tell her that you say, "Mi amor, mi corazón
No mames.
is yours to keep" by John Frickin Smith.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll try that. Thank you, John Frickin Smith.
It's way better than the other one.
You heard of the beautiful song "Yours to Keep" at the beginning of the show? Do you even call it a show or just a thing? This is a
Talking.
thing, yeah, before the talking thing started. But you can head to John Frickin Smith and hear non-talking versions of the song. Did I say John Frickin? I did say johnfrickinsmith.com.
Mm-hmm.
And the album.
Songs of the Great Collapse.
And if you've read our description and seen that part that says 3 Broke Stoners, we are very in character right now. If that makes sense. Yeah, we're method acting on this one. Deep into it, like Daniel Day-Lewis meets Christian Bale levels of commitment.
That person would kill themselves for a role. Be like, oh, he committed suicide at the end.
Just to make it believable.
Is that really what Heath Ledger did?
That's not cool.
Nah.
Not cool.
Why the fuck
They
would
didn't
you
kill
throw that
him.
out there and expect me not to fucking volleyball that
Too
back
soon.
to you with fucking...
Too soon.
Yeah, they
You
didn't
and I
kill
have
him,
played
man.
table tennis on this podcast many times before. You know I'm gonna fucking smack that one back.
Batman left him alive.
Yeah, exactly. He was supposed to stay alive.
But then he said those very ominous words about you and I are destined to do this forever.
Not really.
Exactly.
Christian Bale and yep.
But anyway,
Another Batman movie, huh? That fast. Wow.
yeah.
I'm sad.
But yeah, we're still in this weird month of October. That didn't even. Well, it did sound creepy, but not like in like a spooky graveyard type of way, but like in like the band teacher wants to see you alone in his office type of way.
That's more like Cocktober.
Ew. Wait, is there supposed to be a no like something in October too?
No, October's just meant to be spooky and freaky.
You know what I mean? Like how they got like no
Oktoberfest?
nut November.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but no, it's just spooky and freaky.
And whoever's doing this November shit needs to stop because you're putting too many no's on it now.
Yeah, it was supposed to be no shave.
And then no nut. You expect me to not shave or bust a nut?
Ah, dude, that's impossible.
I can do one or the other. Actually, I can do one. I cannot shave for a month.
I could win that one. I think I'm going on a month right now.
I'm
Actually.
going on like 2 months. I think.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I'm probably even past that shit.
But no nut at all? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's not even saying like, oh, I can't go without. No, I am gonna bust a nut. I will bust a nut in my sleep if I try to go a month without jerking off or something.
You just wake up stuck to the ceiling.
I think that's why I never had like an actual wet dream as they're described, because I was jerked off before I went to bed. My fucking balls were empty. I couldn't just ejaculate on myself. Yeah, that's when you know you're getting old, when you just start saying I ejaculated instead of nothing.
I came.
I have arrived. I am around the corner.
Oh, I want to say that now. I want to say that so bad. Oh, I'm around the corner. I'm around the corner. 5 minutes. I'm arriving.
I'm out front.
Oh, that's when you pull out a little bit. I'm out front. Watch out. Oh, let me honk my horn.
So, Corn, this is we're going today on spooky, or well, not spooky, but like fucked up experiments conducted by governments across the world and throughout history. Let's be real, the most fucked up experiments kind of are more recently, when it's like, you should know better. Why are you doing things like that?
Jewel.
Like, we let Middle Ages type shit get away with it, because it's like, alright, they were dumbasses. They didn't know any better. They didn't have the internet or nothing like that, or television, or fucking electricity.
Books.
They had books.
Oh, yeah. You know, you had to be, like, rich to have a book back in the day.
Yeah, and white.
If not, you're reading the same book over and over again.
30s.
Talking back in the day, he said Stone Age or whatever.
The Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Don't fucking...
Well, I'm jumping forward a little bit.
Yeah, that's when... Well, that's what I mean, isn't it? Well, pretty much once electricity and fucking newspapers and shit became a thing, like, people should have known better. Once laws started actually changing and shit, people should have known better.
When they came up to you and said, I'm going to throw you in jail if you kill people?
Yeah, people should have known better.
Well, come on, man. That's common sense, right?
Yeah.
That's what most laws are. Is moral common sense.
Yeah. So yeah, Cornin, since you did suggest this particular topic, you want to start us off with a little,
You know, it's always about the Russians, man.
dude.
What's up? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess
If this is that fucking child again, I'm just gonna rip your headphones off and
It's
strangle
not
you
a
with
child,
the cord.
okay?
And it's not an experiment.
How do you know that?
Oh my god.
Don't fucking tell me this bitch is from Chernobyl or some shit. Like, oh yeah, that
She's a
passes it
nuclear
off. Yeah.
fucking blast
Nuclear
kid.
dwarfism and shit.
You know, how do you guys don't know that?
Because we know.
Or a conspiracy theorist that doesn't believe in aliens.
What government scientist would do that? Oh, let's dwarfinize this fucking child and then send her to America as a baby adult.
To like to see what they can
To
learn.
infiltrate a Midwestern family?
Hey, man. What if where did you
What
work
the
for?
fuck
What do
is
you
she
work
gonna
for?
find out?
Sex positions.
Oh my god, there's a lot of corn in this country. A lot of fat asses.
Yeah. How do you know she wasn't super smart? She could have had like years of training in that shit.
But
for
what
what?
mission was she gonna accomplish?
What's the goal in any of this?
Cost of, you know what I mean?
Like, I don't care how smart you are, if all you're gonna do is just infiltrate a fucking Midwestern family, hey, let me help you out there with a little intel. Biscuits and gravy in the morning, mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken fried steak, all 3 meals.
You know, what are they talking about, man? I don't know, man.
American Idol. Reporting in. Simon's still a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just
All
like,
the stores sell
How do you know there isn't a bunch of children right now that
heinous
they're
amounts
Corn
of brownies
dwarfs.
and...
Why are you wasting time on this?
Yeah.
It's not a real experiment.
Let's get to the experiment part. Yeah, that experiment failed too there, I guess, huh? Is that the theme now? You're just gonna make every experiment
Failed
fail?
experiment.
Well, this is the thing. You know how North Korea like poses fucking shit.
They do what?
They fake basically what their economy looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that shit actually that started out in France. Apparently, this dude like would charm this other princess and say like he's his allegiance to her, right? So he invites her over to his kingdom. And as she walks through, like, there's, like, billboards of fucking, like, beautiful towns and shit, like on the fucking on the river.
Yeah.
And fucking as she like keeps getting deeper and deeper into like the fucking country, she finds that like basically the entire fucking country is under chaos. That's a fucked up government experiment.
Wait, you lost me.
That's not technically really a government experiment.
Government
Experiment
facade.
form. Yeah, it's a faking. It's a but it's
is it a psychological experiment? Is that what it's supposed to be?
like
Could it be? Because that counts. Psychological experiments count.
Yeah, just to like get fucking money or something, or you know.
is it like
That's a
trying
pretty
to
decent
force
loser,
a
I'm not gonna lie.
Stockholm syndrome esque thing?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the other.
Did you just give us the premise to Maze Runner?
No.
That's what it really sounds like.
That sounds like Divergent too, man, actually.
Like, I love Maze Runner, dude, but no, like, that's not an experiment. Really
But even the
either.
Maze Runner, they're just trying to find the right blood, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's
The
an
right cure.
experiment.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That one was an experiment.
That was, yes, dropping him in a maze to see who was excellent. Like, that shit, like, rats, dude.
Hey,
like
that happened
being-
in Divergent too, right?
Yes, exactly. So, Corn, why aren't you giving us these? You already
I
had...
gave you guys things.
you had-
That was two, like, fucking freaky thingies right there.
Okay. How about
Freaky, yes,
a lightweight? Lightweight. It was supposed to be, I think, another one of those psychological type of experiments. But in the name of science, or more specifically getting to the bottom of nature versus nurture question, psychologists ran a secret experiment in the 1960s and 70s in which they separated twins and triplets from each other and adopted them out as singlets. How do you think that went?
Well, what are they trying to get at?
Huh?
What are
to
they trying
see
get?
how they would turn out later on in life.
to see if they would like all be still exactly the same type of person, or yeah.
Okay.
It was said to have been partially funded by the National Institute of Mental Health, and it came to light when three identical triplet brothers accidentally found each other in 1980. They had no idea they had siblings. Creepy. Imagine that. Oh wow, this
See,
is
that's a
fucked up.
deranged government experiment.
Wow, this is fucked up. Fucking
Coming in and separating to see how they would turn out.
two of them were pissed off. And the other one committed suicide in 95 at his home in Maplewood, New Jersey, leaving behind a wife and daughter. Jesus.
Because the government
The
did that to
child
them?
psychiatrist who headed up the study, what does it say? Peter Neubauer and Viola Bernard, showed no remorse, according to news reports, going as far as saying they thought they were doing something good for the kids, separating them so they could develop their individual personalities, said Bernard, who was also a consultant for the Louise Wise adoption agency. Wow. That's not right.
They had an evil twin that lived in the attic.
What?
That'd be freaky.
That would be fucked up, but...
Keep the good one in here. Keep the
Oh wow,
bad
there's a
one.
movie about him. We gotta look up this movie, man. It's called Three Identical Strangers, which debuted at Sundance 2018. See, that's a lightweight one, but still kind of fucked up. Imagine if you found two motherfuckers that look exactly like you. Not just one. You find one motherfucker that looks like you, it's like, okay, is this some fucking enemy shit or something? You find two, like, who the fuck is cloning me? I'd be freaking out.
That
man.
would be a little weird.
Okay, Corn, do you have anything besides your Randy
I got
Randy
two.
random
Disgusting fantasies.
wacky things?
I got two. What you got?
I'll give you a lightweight one. It's from America.
America. Fuck
So-
it.
so-
so was that one.
This. Oh, I didn't know. I thought they were.
I think.
I assume all these are from Russia. Besides the one I know is from America.
What the fuck? Okay, no, this is the National Institute of Mental Health. I'm pretty sure it's not international.
That's America too.
Yeah.
So another American. This one is great. So they were trying to come up with different ranged weapons in World War II.
Yeah.
So the good old saying about cats is they're afraid of water, or they refuse to go into water.
Pussies.
So, to make a long distance missile, they decided to start shooting cats up about, and like laser guided style missiles without laser guiding. The cats were supposed to just feel the force of the water underneath without being able to see it, and then just like freak out and try to use propulsion to make cats fly to like Germany and Japan. They did this on thousands of cats.
Dude, I thought kitty flips were bad.
No, what they didn't realize is, and you would think you would realize this after the first maybe two. As soon as they shot them off, there was so much G-force from the impact of the rocket starting that it would knock the cats out before they even got close to water. So they were just knocked the fuck out, dropping and drowning. They did this to thousands of cats.
That's
A lot of money.
That's a lot of cats.
fucked up.
That's true though.
Wow, Corn.
That's
you're
a
just thinking about
deranged
the
government
wallet.
experiment.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
See, Corn, something like that. None of this weird.
Oh,
like,
now Corn's like, oh, that's what you guys
It's
meant.
like, oh, okay, let me search up some shit real quick. Let me get back to you. I'll do homework on the fly.
I thought you guys were talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the volcano thing with the Mentos.
That is a deranged experiment.
It is.
Whatever asshole came up with that.
That is fucked up.
So what was your other two? 'Cause you said you had two more.
No, I said I already gave 2.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, what's your heavyweight? Because if that's your light and middle, like, you're a bitch. Right now, you were 0 for 2.
For 2? Okay. I got one.
Oh, God.
Isolation in the dark drives humans to brink of insanity. Studies find.
Wait, it's nothing heard that.
Isolation in the dark drives humans to brink of insanity. Studies find.
Well, yeah. You lock me in the dark for days and months and years. I might come out a little weird.
Didn't that study make people albino after a while?
Yeah, it made them kind of look like freaks. Kind of like...
Started losing
Kinda like me.
all version of pigment color.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie, The Time Machine?
I thought it was more like powder.
Sort of like that. Without the brains coming out of the back. You know? I guess you start losing hours, basically, of time. You think that it's like... It's a couple of days, but really it was just almost like a week or two. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you could even just spend like 2 days and it feels like fucking almost 2 to 3 weeks. It's kind of fucked up. How do you lose time like that without light? You know what I mean?
Because you have no sense of
If you're
time.
not seeing the sun come up and down,
You don't know if it's day or night.
yeah.
I think the only way that you would be able to figure it out,
Clock. But how are you gonna read it?
not so much a clock, because you're in the dark. I think you would have to go off the temperature of the room.
Wonder if your eyes actually start to adjust to it.
Not pitch black. You can never fully adjust to pitch black.
You know, your pupils get all fucking huge and shit.
Because think about it, Corn. It's
You could probably
fucking pitch
potentially
black,
be
dude.
blinded after fucking so much time like that in the dark and just having the light shine on you all of a sudden.
Your retinas aren't used to it anymore.
Who conducted these experiments? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, was that some... Oh,
You're just gonna imagine this.
Imagine this? No.
Because they also did the opposite of that as well with light.
I've done that myself. Got scared of the roaches for like a fucking while and was just like, fuck it, I'm sleeping with the light on.
Science explorer Kelly Tatara.
That's the person reporting this.
Mm-hmm.
Not...
Oh, where it took place? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because that makes her sound like a fucking asshole. Like she just trapped people in rooms.
Just so she could write a blog about it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What a
That's gonna
cunt.
be the next movie watch.
Yeah. It's all about that. Them clicks. By the way, you can read the J&T blog. I'm just kidding.
You heard it here first.
I mean, we could. We have that option, I guess. But what blog are we gonna write? Hey, this is you want to do Stoner Daddy?
I don't even understand
There's
what that
plenty of
means.
Stoner Mommy things and shit. I don't know.
Corn.
People
Find
eat
the
that
fucking
shit.
place, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's just like cave dwellers, okay?
So they're just talking about cave people?
No, they.
Is this a description of the descent?
Of course not.
Pretty much.
Everything he's giving us is fucking movies right now.
Two cave explorers, Josie Loris and Antoine Senni, took on a particular gloomy mission in the name of science. See?
They just went and they
living-
did this on themselves.
They hung out.
This is
Living
not a
in
government
caves.
experiment, you cunt.
Oh, it's still an experiment.
It's a deranged experiment,
yes.
yeah.
But the
Living alone in
government
the dark.
didn't lock them in a cave
That would have been
of
awesome.
darkness. That would have been awesome. Come out of there, fucking Wolfman and shit.
They would have came out like Batman and fucking Superman. Just like somehow from no sun, they get one beam. And
Here we go. It's a type of sensory deprivation. It's often used as torture technique during wartime, and British study locked up 6 volunteers in dark solitary confinement for 48 hours.
That's it?
I can imagine though for 48 hours fucking tripping balls in pitch black.
I would really just like, okay, I don't need to see.
I'm gonna beat my dick for at least 8 out of those
Like,
48
it has to be
hours.
complete pitch black. Like, I
Yeah.
can't even get like a car lighter to fucking light my cigarette, or not cigarette, light my joint. I want to get stoned in that darkness.
I would.
I think that might
sleep
be
through
the
at least
equivalent of
24.
like a different kind of spiritual journey type of thing, possibly even. 48 hours of complete isolation and darkness.
I would throw up.
They say,
I don't know why, but I would feel like I would wind up starting in spins,
yeah, it's
like claustrophobia.
You'd have to lay down.
They start hallucinating. Well, they hallucinated a bunch of shit. Cars, snakes, zebras, fighter planes.
I wouldn't want to do it in a cave. I feel like you would actually get bit by spiders and like animals and shit like that. Like, no.
There's one
it's
called Total Isolation. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, you think you're cool?
No, it's a documentary.
Let's do it. Not like let's watch it. I mean, like let's put one of us in. I'll go in the box.
No, hell no. That's scary.
Complete darkness, 48 hours.
I wonder if TV counts as seeing somebody else.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's not you, is it? Are you on the screen?
No. We should try this.
All right. Well, I'll give you a pass on not the government part, but that was a deranged experiment.
It was British. The British did it.
He said something about.
Was it the British government though? Was Parliament
Was
like
it?
type in that?
Wartime
bitch?
torture.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, they did it. So yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, that's like torture 101. You always hear about that, them being put in dark ass little cave caverns and such. Very little walking or breathing room. I would just lay down the whole time. Just like, fucking, I'm gonna just lay here.
You sleep off.
Yep.
Ugh.
Fuck it, when in the dark, sleep.
Yeah.
Wow, that is the, like,
Weird.
laziest and lamest quote to ever put out there. Like, oh, when life gives you lemons, go to bed.
I don't know, bro. That's actually kind of scary now. Imagine just doing that.
When trapped in the darkness, just go to sleep.
I would. Like if I was trapped in a cave or something.
No.
That just sounds so give up though when you say it in a cave. Just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would be. I would realize it.
But if I'm like doing some kind of dare or bet, just like, no, you're gonna stay in this room with no windows, no light whatsoever.
I'm gonna jerk off so many
48
times.
hours. I would probably I would jerk it. Yeah.
I wonder
48
how much
hours.
nut it would take of your own to create an artificial light.
That's disgusting.
It
I
is.
feel like you
but-
got a better chance of impregnating dust.
Well, I'm gonna try, and I'll let you guys know.
That would, yeah, I would probably jerk it quite a few times though too. I'm not gonna lie, like it But it'd be a very lazy jerk. I'm not standing or fucking.
I
can't look at anything,
everywhere.
so
I'm just gonna lay down and whatever it lands on, it lands on.
I'm gonna try to. Well, that's fucked up too.
They're gonna open the door. It's gonna be in my face.
I am gonna keep my eyes open while I'm jerking it, though.
That's not good.
What if you have to go with off of memory anyway, and you're in the dark? What's the point of closing? And you're alone.
But that still creeps me out. If you're keeping
alone?
your eyes, I don't keep my eyes open while I'm in vinegar strokes or anything. So if I try to do that, I'm gonna feel like a serial killer.
That's exactly why I'm doing it. If I'm gonna be trapped in the, you're already on some not creep, but you're already on some weird shit. If you're fucking going into a goddamn room and isolating yourself,
You come out of that
pitch black
ready to kill
darkness
a lot of people.
for 48 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking open my goddamn eyes the entire time I'm whacking it. Vinegar strokes, nut, everything. I'm gonna stare into the void. I'm gonna lay down on my back, stare at the ceiling, but it's gonna be nothing but dark hallucinations.
You're
and
not
I'm just
gonna know
gonna
what the
bust a
ceiling
nut
is.
all over my demons.
Dude, that is so scary.
I'm gonna know the
shit.
floor. You're gonna if I lay down on the floor, the ceiling's up there. I'm not gonna see the ceiling, but I'm gonna see some hallucinations where the ceiling's supposed to be.
You see clouds, your nuts going to explode into a kamikaze that's coming down out of a helicopter of rainbows.
And I'm holding my breath too while I'm jerking it. I'm gonna do that one.
You're gonna knock out, you're gonna hit the wall, you're gonna die.
No, that's why you lay down on the floor. See, I've already got this whole thing planned. I'm
feel
just
like
gonna
I would
lay in the middle of the
suffocate myself.
room, or at least what I think is the middle of the room, and just wherever I can fucking spread, and I'm just gonna whack it. I'm pants. They're coming off. It's just gonna be boxers and a fucking undershirt.
I would try to get
And
buff.
just whack it.
How when there's
48
nut
hours?
everywhere?
In 48 hours, I'd try to get buff.
Gord's gonna do push-ups for 48 straight hours.
Stop, dude. Get tired. Rest. Do it again. Get
How?
tired.
That's only 2 days though.
Yeah,
Corn.
dude, come on.
Where's the results at?
Once I start
You're
getting
just gonna
sore.
come out of there sweating for no fucking reason.
You're not even gonna be jerked off.
I feel like that's harder to explain to somebody that like is pulling you out of there. Just like, you look worn out. What have you been doing, dude? Push-ups, man. For the whole 48?
You're like Batman.
Did push-ups and slept, huh? For just 48 hours.
Fuck it.
Fuck that.
Exhaust yourself.
I'd rather
so
them
bad.
come in there and just like, what the fuck's all over the floor?
Why don't you have pants on? There's no. You free-balled it here?
Fuck, bro.
If you really want to fuck with somebody though, you put a mirror in that dark ass room.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna get sick.
Yes, because even in pitch black, somehow the mirror fucking you see a mirror.
It's gonna reflect my white body.
See, you become a glow stick.
I really do, and I'm gonna come everywhere. I'm gonna just try to make light.
Just nut all over the mirror.
Oh, make light of a dark situation.
That's nasty.
There you go, Corn.
Make white of a dark situation.
So do you have anything else, Corn, that's real, like not shitty?
Fuck you, no, I'm not sharing no more.
You can't put them down for everyone. That last one at least counted.
I only have counted it because you suck. You had to go all the way back to World War II.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Well, you have to go into the past
Yeah.
sometimes. You want to hear the middleweight I got?
Yes.
I don't know if this counts as a middleweight. Wait, that wasn't the middleweight. Sorry, that was actually a heavier weight. Slightly heavier. God damn it, where'd he go? Almost there. Ah, middleweight. This actually probably could have been lightweight, but fuck it. Psychological experiment. Because those are the fun ones, right? The ones that mess with people's minds to see what's going on in their heads. See how people are going to be. I'm sure you guys heard of the Stanford prison experiment.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah, they made a movie about it too with Adrian Brody and I think Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, I think it wasn't it the experiment.
Yeah.
And then they also have one on Netflix, a documentary on it.
Yeah. The fucking... Yeah. In 1971, Philip Zimbardo, now professor emeritus of psychology at Stanford University, set out to test the nature of human nature. Hired a bunch of college students or paid a bunch of college students to basically play the roles of guards and prisoners. The 2-week experiment lasted 6 days. Because the guards instantly became abusive to the prisoners.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the
happening.
prisoners started
Revolting.
losing their shit. Yeah. Fucked up.
Damn.
But they said the guards didn't become aggressive on their own, as Zimbardo encouraged the abusive behavior, and some of the prisoners faked their emotional breakdowns just so they could get released early, because they were still college students.
Pussies.
Yeah.
You should have taken that nightstick.
Fuck that.
Of course, in the Adrian Brody movie, it went a lot further than that.
Rape?
I don't know about rape. Why would you
That-
just
yeah, why
instantly
do you-
go there, dude?
Shawshank Redemption?
Go to hell.
Yeah, that was like the best part of that one.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, that really throws you off there, huh?
You're a disgusting person.
It was the worst part.
That was fucked up.
Let me guess, that was your favorite part of American History X?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't my favorite part, but him walking bow-leggedly to the lunch tables might have been like my second or third favorite part. Although them making fun of him was a little bit fucked up. Where are all these pussies that like they jump somebody and still make fun of them? Like, hey, we kicked your ass.
All 8 of us.
Yeah, fucking Eminem. I did get humped by all 8 of you chumps. Oh, I mixed them up a little bit there, sorry. But he did get, well, yeah. That just looked violent. There was a noise that sounded like butthole ripping.
Yeah, I thought those were the pants, dude. I was
And
hoping
then you
those were
realized
the,
it was a shower and there were no pants.
I was hoping it was the pants or the fucking underwear, but I don't know, bro.
There were no pants or underwear. Who wears underwear in the shower? Well, me after watching that movie.
Well, even the one on
3 weeks. No one from this house is gonna come inside here and rape me.
American Me one was fucked up too.
I don't remember the American.
He was a juvenile, bro. They was like in juvie.
Ah.
The guy comes up on his fucking bunk on top and fucking just, yeah.
Just smashes on him?
Uh-huh.
A juvenile?
Yeah.
Wait, it was another juvenile?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this movie.
It's fucked
Not
up.
because of that. No, because every Mexican in history of America. Yeah, I said it. Every Mexican in the history of America refers to that movie as like.
Yeah,
That's like our Boys in the Hood, that's like your guys' Boys in the Hood type of. Well,
but
you notice the black ones don't really put much emphasis on the butt rape. Y'all are nasty.
What do you mean? I saw
Even
butt
though-
rape the other day.
What, black butt rape?
Yes.
It sounds so bad.
He was on the corner of my street, bro.
What?
Dude, what the
On the corner of your street, you saw black butt rape.
fuck? Male on male.
Yeah.
A dude got butt raped on the corner of your fucking street.
Nah, he just told you keep stepping. Walk away before I put you in jail. Yeah, like that.
He tried to butt rape you?
No, dude.
Who'd he tell to get stepping?
The other guy.
And
That
he
was
said
trying to
before I-
rape him?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. What happens over there in the fields, I don't know.
These were homeless people.
Yes.
Oh, so they just fuck everything.
Wow, they're like stray dogs.
They have stray dogs, too.
Yeah, I know. The dogs fuck each other. That's probably where they got the idea. Just like, oh, fuck it. It's good enough for Randy. It's good enough for me. I named him Randy just for this situation. You know why? Because the dog likes to hump your leg. You feeling Randy? Now you gotta feel me. Rook? You got a middle or heavy?
A Russian scientist. You gotta love the Russians.
Your obsession with the Russians is almost romantic.
Love-hate relationship.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel like you want to be inside of them, but like you don't actually want to touch them.
I do hail from a long line of Mount Caucasus.
Wow.
So
You're so white you couldn't even say it. That was like an offensive word to him
How
almost.
come the
It was.
Canadians don't have any kind of weird experiments like this?
Because they're too busy like caring about their citizens.
Yeah, like doing good shit.
Yeah.
But Vladimir Petrovich Demekov.
Jesus Christ. How many different last names does the guy need?
He's super Russian. Yeah, this guy was fucking crazy for the random ass experiments that he did. He did do a lot of good shit. Like, first dude to transplant a heart. But he did a lot of crazy ass shit, like splicing two dogs together to see how that would do. Because, I mean, fuck it. If you can, I guess you can.
I mean, are you saying you wouldn't try to make a cat dog?
No.
He made a dog.
Yeah, that's cool, but I mean, I'm saying, if you were stumbling onto something, and you had a theory, and access, and more importantly, we're back in those times when you could just get away with shit like that.
He had one live for almost a full month.
What?
A
Two dogs?
two-headed dog. He successfully, in a way, swapped monkeys' heads. Whole thing.
Are
brain
they like
included.
different species of monkeys?
No, like two chimps.
Well, that's not so weird. I guess it's fucking weird, but it's not like
He
it'd
was
have been
getting
weirder if he
paid by
said.
the government to do these things.
It'd have been weird if he said like chimpanzee head onto like a little spider monkey's body,
I
and
don't
vice
know about
versa. That'd be such an overload probably for the spider monkey brain head going onto the chimp body and
It would
just
fall
like,
over
"Wah!
like a
There's too much
pit bull
too
chihuahua."
fucking body to try. Yeah, it would be bad.
How would it breathe? How would the other head breathe? Dude, that fool's gonna have to cut like a hole inside of fucking the dog's neck just to stick that shit in there. Dude, what the hell?
I feel like it would be easier to try to find how the mutation happens, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like whatever the fucking cause of like the multi-headed, you know,
What's
the conjoined twin, if you would.
Like figuring that out and implanting it into someone's DNA instead of just trying to splice them together and keep them alive.
Yeah, especially with dogs. Like I feel like if you found it in humans, maybe you could find it in dogs. Fucking, you know what I mean? Isolate that gene or some shit. I feel like that would be an easier route to go than to. Let's just not easier, but a more ethical route. Like if you can make it happen and be born naturally, a two-headed dog, at least.
I don't know about that because there's two-headed lizards that are real.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
two-headed snakes too, aren't there?
Yeah, I don't know about these things. These things scare me.
It scared me too. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like if you came at me with a fucking holding two leashes and I only saw fucking 4 legs, like I wouldn't trip out a little bit. Do you need 2 leashes for a two-headed dog?
Yeah, because you can't wrap one big-ass leash around two... Because this thing was like arms and all.
Yeah.
Can it walk?
No, it laid on top of the other dog. It was kind of like if, like, you rode an animal. What's that fucking dragon's name from Neverending Time?
I don't remember.
No.
Never.
Pete?
Yeah.
Pete the Dragon? I'm cool with that. I'm pretty
take
sure
it.
it's not Pete the Dragon. I've seen Pete the Dragon. It's not him, but that's cool.
We'll
go
take
with
it
that.
for now. Yeah. Atreyu was the kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, see, I can remember the kid. I can't remember the dragon.
I still hate that kid.
Gandalf?
Wait, did he die
Atreyu, probably.
in real life?
I think so.
I hope not. Because then I'd feel real bad. Just like, I hate that kid. I did as a kid, though.
What is that, an 80s movie?
Maybe even earlier than that. I don't know.
I'd have to double check.
Mm-hmm.
But it was long. I believed it as a kid. I was like, oh, I'm just catching it like at some point in the middle, I guess. I don't know if it never ends. Then,
You know why?
yeah. It's just like, what's the point of even watching it if it never ends? I need to see a fucking climax, man. Need to have a climax? Wait. Cody, you don't have a heavyweight, huh?
Nah.
Not a real one?
Nah, I shot my load in the third one.
You're disgusting.
And none of them worked, really. One of them did.
I was around the pubes right there. And
Second one did, too. Yeah.
Did anyone hear about the Japan's Unit 731?
Dude, fucking, I've heard that before.
Throughout the 30s and 40s, the Japanese Imperial Army conducted biological warfare and medical testing on civilians, mostly in China. That's fucked up already. The death toll of these brutal experiments is unknown, but as many as 200,000 may have died, according to a 1995 New York Times report. Wow. Among the atrocities were wells infected with cholera and typhoid and plague-ridden fleas spread across Chinese cities. What the fuck? Prisoners were marched in freezing weather and then experimented on to determine the best treatment for frostbite.
Whoa!
Former members of the unit have told the media outlets that prisoners were dosed with poison gas, put in pressure chambers until their eyes popped out, and even dissected while alive and conscious.
What the fuck?
After the war, the US government helped keep the experiments secret as part of a plan to make Japan a Cold War ally, according to the Times report. That was a heavyweight, huh? Ding, ding, ding. Ow. That hurt my nuts. That was a low blow. Throw a flag on the field. Oh my god, I want to bring a flag to a boxing match.
As soon as the first punch lands, flag, unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard penalty on the defense. I mean, the offense.
Oh my god, taunting? The Diaz brothers would get fucking flagged left and right.
Coming with the yellow card.
They would have red carded fucking Nick Diaz for that laying down on the fucking ground shit he did against Anderson Silva. Come on. That shit was funny. But also, come on.
He lost that, didn't he?
Huh?
He lost
Yeah,
that.
because he couldn't get close to Anderson Silva without taking a punch. That was when Anderson still had, like, some drive and some skill and both ankles.
Yep, a good leg.
That leg didn't fall apart.
Yeah, crazy how that shit just went in half.
Well, you kick fucking bamboo trees and shit as a child.
You would think that would make it stronger.
Not the bone. The muscles maybe, but not the bone so much. If anything, it fucks up the bone.
Yeah, because even if you snap it when it recalcifies or whatever it is, when the calcium connects again, it's going to be a lump, yes. And it might hurt a little bit more because it's a lump, but that shit's still not the same.
Yeah.
Your very healthiest, best day in your prime is the day you come out.
Yeah.
All rubber.
You have no problems. The elasticity in your skin is the perfect, like, stretchiness.
That shit's funny when you're holding a baby's hands and they do a backflip. You're like, dude, how did you just do that?
And your arms are okay.
Yeah, why are you not, like, twisting? Why are you not what the fuck?
You're not like Stretch Armstrong.
And the most disappointing part is when you realize when you finally start seeing that going away, like, oh, wow. I used to be able to, like, stretch my fucking, like, standing up on one leg or whatever, fucking stretch the other one to where my foot was damn near, you know what I mean? Fucking aligned with my gut. Now I just lift my knee and it's just like...
Every bone, including one twice, has popped and cracked.
Yeah. It's even worse now that I moved into this place because everything fucking echoes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking down the hall and I can just hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mine's is that the trailer or me? And every time he took a step, like, fuck. That was my fucking ankle.
Yeah, that shit's rough.
Or the inside of my fucking thigh, like where my hip is connected, dude.
Yeah.
That one hurts.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucks. Was that your middleweight there, Rook, or was that your heavy?
That was a heavy.
Okay, so we've got all the heavies out. Well, it's not quite an hour yet. Do we have any jokes or anything? Okay, Corn, go ahead now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bring up your Russian girl.
For reals?
You have been wanting this all. You've got 10. We're gonna give you 5 minutes.
About what?
7 minutes. Go ahead.
About what?
7 minutes in your heaven.
Which one?
The one you were talking about in the garage, you sick bastard. The one we were
about the Russian girl?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What about her?
Whatever you would do, whatever reason you wanted to bring that up. Because
That's kind of freaky, man. Why would a grown woman want to act like a child? And okay, never mind. Just since I said it like that, why would a grown woman want to act like a child? You know what I mean? Or even any adult.
Plenty of grown women act like children.
Okay.
Not many of them look like children.
You know.
Gary Coleman pulled it off for a little while, but nobody tried to adopt him.
That was the problem.
They get old.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, honestly, maybe this bitch just has fountain of youth, and just stays like young forever, or just ages differently.
You come to me looking like Benjamin Button,
Yeah.
like all white and old and little. You're getting off.
That means at a certain point, if she survives, at a certain point, she turns into Dobby pretty much.
Yeah, she gets taken out. Like,
Oh shit!
you're like, this is a magical goddamn creature. This doesn't exist.
Like it. Why are your ears so small?
Fantastical Beast isn't supposed to be real.
That's a good movie.
But that movie that they made, that was pretty much that exact story, damn near. Some girl suffering from a fucking with a dwarfism,
Yeah, I think I remember.
posing
there was
as
like a
a fucking child.
Yeah, with the wig coming off or some shit like that.
I don't know.
I
about
don't
it,
remember
really.
the fucking name of that movie, but yeah,
It was weird.
it was very odd.
You watched the movie?
No.
Or did you? Oh, the movie was fucked up. She tried to bang the dad. She tried to seduce him.
Was that her goal from the beginning?
It was like to seduce him and kill the fucking mom or some shit like that. Either the mom or the kids or.
And then
something.
what would happen? They live happily ever after, or what?
I guess so. I don't know.
Or
it
she
might
could
have been to kill all of them.
Or to use them for sperm?
I don't think she wanted to have a baby.
No.
Although I don't know. There was a part where she put on makeup and looked like a fucking little mini adult, and I was getting pissed off. Like, who the fuck okayed filming this? Because you know that's not an actual like adult being a child. That's just a child actress, and you're gonna have her going up rubbing on this dude's chesticles and shit. Chesticles.
Wait, are you sure they didn't get a midget in this?
First off, no.
They're not midgets. They're little people.
No, it's not even that. It's not even fucking that. Because after goddamn Joker, they're midgets again, dude. That shit was fucking...
Hey, man. You be kind to them, okay? I don't mean that mean. Just be kind in general.
I want to meet a British midget. I won't lie. Oh, Warwick Davis, man. You cherish that, man. When that Willow show comes out, you cherish that son of a bitch.
There's a Willow show coming out?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm be into it.
I know you will.
Fuck, bro.
They're good. It's the original guy, too. The original Midge. The Ridge Midge. So what was your story again, this Russian girl? So she got adopted, yes?
Yeah, she's from
and then the parents
Russia.
left her in the middle of nowhere. Well, not in the middle of nowhere. They just left her?
Yeah, they left her because
Joe
she started
Dirty that
like
bitch.
saying weird shit, like I'm gonna kill you, or even like shit like that, basically. So they started getting like, dude, this isn't a child. Like honestly, like fucking, she has a menstrual cycle. She, you know what I mean? You can even look at her when they were dating her and shit. Yeah, they were like, nope, this is not a child. So basically what they do is they pay for her to like fucking live there for like a year. They just up and ditch her, dude. They moved to Canada, basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they up and ditch her. You know what I mean? So she basically tracks them down and then fucking they got the family for child endangerment or fucking child neglect or some shit like that.
So is she an actual? Is she an adult or
That's
not?
what they're fighting right now.
Because I did see that story, Corey,
Yeah.
and I did see that some other family like took her in. Is what happened.
Oh, another family took her in too?
Yeah, not like that. Like they just like not took her in. Like they couldn't adopt her. I don't think, but fucking another family was like caring for her or some shit. But they're insisting that she's a child, and
So
the
she
other
is a child?
family.
And the other family just left her like that?
I don't know,
That'd
because
be fucked
I think they said something about a fucking doctor like a diagnosis or some shit, saying something like she was fucking like a 30-year-old woman or some shit, which would be fucking weird. I just adopted a 30-year-old.
She's my daughter now.
Come here, little baby.
So it is basically child neglect. Even if you adopt her in either way.
Dude, if she's actually a fucking 30-year-old woman
That's not child
posing
neglect.
as a child, that's not child neglect.
That's actually
fraud.
that's a whole different ballpark.
You put that fucker in jail.
That's trespassing.
Now okay,
Damn.
now here's the weird question. To avoid the moral question that we posed upon you before when you brought this subject up, because that's a very controversial subject, and I don't think we need to get into that particular one right now. A less controversial but still morally challenging question.
Alright.
And 5 minutes are damn near up. If you find out that 30-year-old that looks like a 12-year-old is in fact a 30-year-old that looks like a 12-year-old and has committed fraud, and she's found guilty and everything in a court of law in America, sentenced to jail, do you put her in juvie or do you put her in regular prison?
I put her ass in regular prison and I let the wolves eat her ass. Because she just made me do, like, things that you're supposed to be doing for a child.
And then made you question your own morality too as you walked away from that. Like as the parents and shit. If she's actually a 30-year-old, they still had to wrestle with that shit mentally. Like,
because the husband had to look at the wife like, no, this bitch is 40. Okay,
Crazy.
She's fucking 40. She
but
acts
what if she's
8.
a baby? What if she's just fucking in prison? No, we got to get the fuck out of here. She's gonna murder us in our sleep and rob us.
Not having it. Now I'm gonna be creeped the fuck out tonight, thinking there's little dwarf creatures gonna try to climb up my steps, act like they're 8, I'm gonna kill kids.
That's why you can't just take in stray babies like that.
You can't take in stray babies. Not too close to Halloween, people.
Well, you can't realistically, legally, you can't take in stray babies no matter
that's
what.
illegal anyways. It's
That's-
kidnapping in some way.
No, but that's a good excuse too. Just like, no, get the fuck out of here. But I don't give a fuck if you're adult or baby. Get off my property before I shoot you for trespassing.
You're really creeping me the fuck out here.
At this point, it's actually, I actually got a better chance of just shooting you right now and getting away with it for trespassing than actually taking you in and risking some parent showing up and calling me kidnapper. All of a sudden, you start lying and shit.
You touched my funny place. No.
He put something in my orange juice. Bitch, I took the pulp out. I sifted it. That's the opposite of drugging.
Yeah, like that's the best thing you could do. Just one up, like every parent. I sifted.
I have never seen anybody do that. Like
I see that when
at
punching
home.
them. Like, you just drink the fucking pulp. It's not bad. It's just like chewy orange juice.
Yeah.
I need to knock a bitch up.
Wick has orange juice.
Yeah, well, not only that, but I want to go out in public and have the wife that has a fucking sifter in her purse. That way, if there's pulp, can I get an empty glass?
Where do you think
I'm
they just
sifting
get
my goddamn
sifters
orange
from?
juice. No, what do you mean? Who they?
Why?
Costco or not? Well, probably Costco. But
Why would they have the sifters?
Smart and Final has sifters.
99-cent store has sifters.
Yeah,
You gotta buy your own sifter.
they make
Be
small
that guy.
sifters too
They
that
make
like can
tiny
fit
ones.
over a cup, with glass, perfectly.
What a dick.
I know. I'm
I
not
want the
saying I'm
pulp
not a
in it, but
douchebag.
I'm gonna make sure the pulp comes out.
I'll
of
put
it.
the pulp in myself.
Oh,
Well, it's
that's
not
a
like you
dick.
get to. It's not like you get the choice if you go to like a Denny's for breakfast and you want OJ.
They don't even ask you.
Exactly.
They just
That's what I
bring you
mean.
orange juice.
And that's what I mean. If it's Sunny D, then I don't have to bust out the sifter. But
I want your siftings for Sunny D. Add a little pulp. Make it real.
That's fucked up.
I don't know how Russian.
That would piss me off to taste Sunny D, but have pulp in it.
It's like, this is fake ass orange juice, but it
Where
has
the
pulp.
fuck did you get the pulp from? Why don't you try just putting oranges in it?
Is this expired? It's chunky.
To be fair, I haven't had Sunny Delight in a long ass time.
It
I don't
sucks
like it.
ass as an adult, dude. Like, you're just like, this is sugar, orange taste, water. Like, this is horrible.
Why is it thick like milk?
Yeah,
Why
dude.
is it thick?
I like the normal orange juices now, like Minute Maid. Like, I feel like an old
I like
person.
the fucking duck one, man. Is it
Yeah.
Donald Duck? Is it just I don't know
think-
if it's
I
just
think it
Donald
is
Duck.
Donald
There
Duck,
is like
but
a
it's
it's
not
like
the
a red
company.
box or something, but yeah, I like the fucking I like just a simple ass pulp or no pulp. I'm gonna drink the goddamn
I'll
orange
eat.
juice.
I'll eat.
I just want the sifter just to piss off like a waitress or something.
Even a friend, like, I'd beat that asshole. Like, seriously? Seriously?
Oh my god, dude, don't ever invite me to brunch. I'm just pre-warning you right now. If there's OJ, even if it's in mimosas, I'm gonna
That's like
fucking
the
sip
asshole that
shit.
brings their own jelly to breakfast. Like, no, I don't want to fuck around with yours. I like Smuckers.
What's more douchey, to bring like your own jar of jelly to someone's house for brunch for your own, or to fucking bring like the little packets of it?
Bring a little package, you're an asshole. Because that's one of those, like, you're not even planning on sharing that jelly.
The McDonald's ones, fuck off.
But you go to someone's house with a jar of jelly, at least you're like, hey, you want some?
Yeah, that's just adding to the variety. Like, hey, you got grape, I got strawberry. Let's make straw grape or grape berry.
I like grape.
Grawberry.
That sounds good.
That sounds like a horrible, horrible country singer. Tim McGrawberries.
I'm scared. He's gonna show his nuts.
And he's gonna tell you love it. You love it.
The thunder rolls
Ew.
and my ball sack strikes.
Ew. But we are at the hour, and we can put the old wrap ski on there. I don't know if we're wrapping it up in foil or maybe a nice plastic. Sounds like plastic. Yeah. Or maybe just the plastic, but like the corner of a grocery bag plastic.
Like
Gonna
drug
wrap-
bag.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up in that. Next week we'll wrap it up in newspaper.
Fish Friday.
That's that's like the lamest it's like outro I've ever heard. Yeah, we're just gonna wrap it up in this and that. And you know what it was as soon as I said wrap it up, I heard goddamn what's his name, Weird Al. He was singing a song and he was talking about wrapping it up in aluminum foil. It was cracking me up. Because I had heard the original song a bunch of times. Just type in Weird Al foil.
Don't.
All your problems will be solved. And also, search up, at JNT Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Give us a like, follow, send us a massage. I'm not gonna change that or correct that. Massage. We need some massages. My balls and back, specifically.